I think that auditors need to make sure they write up their audit observations as they find them and while they're still in the field, because that really helps you frame out the problem and you make sure that you have a complete observation. Sometimes we're not digging deep enough to find out what the root cause is, and then we're not finding out then, well, if this continues, then what's the impact? So as you write, as you perform that audit, then you have the opportunity to check with your lead auditor, to check with the client, and to make sure that you have things correct. Otherwise, waiting until we get back to the office, writing that report, there's oftentimes too many messages that we miss, and we forget things, and it just delays the whole process. And so write as you find it, validate it and verify that with your lead auditor and with the audit client, and make it your goal to issue that report very near to the end of the audit. In terms of visual information that an auditor should include in their report, I think they've got to first think from a big picture perspective. What's the overall message of this particular report? What do we want the reader to really know? And then through that lens of what their needs are, then determine how we're going to get that message across. That message, obviously, we're going to use words because words are the most obvious way to sell things. But sometimes a graphic or a chart or a dashboard says what words cannot say, and it makes it a lot clearer. Sometimes a picture is appropriate. But when you use graphs, charts, dashboards, make sure they're explanatory, that they really need to stand on their own. You don't want a lot of detailed information trying to explain your chart because that's even more problematic. So keep them short and focused on your key points, and don't just throw them in there because it's popular to do so.